I want us to talk about what the fuck just happened last night a little bit. I wanted to see what you guys think about that. The Islamic Republic just went crazy with the attacks on where was like the Kuwait, Bahrain, um, what else was it? I thought it was UAE, but then it came out that maybe it wasn't UAE. Let me see. Did you? I think like we didn't. It happened after we had our discussion group yesterday, so we didn't get to a chance to talk about it at all. Like, do you guys have any? I mean, I know we already had stuff like this during the ceasefire, but this was the biggest one yet. Um, yeah, it was Kuwait and Bahrain mostly, and we had sirens in. I think we had sirens in Saudi Arabia. So the Islamic Republic launched a wave of overnight missiles and drone strikes targeting Kuwait and Bahrain, breaking a shaky regional ceasefire. This is why we keep calling this the least ceasefire of this in the history of ceasefires. So the Kuwait International Airport was hit by a drone attack, severely damaging Terminal 1 and temporarily halting flights. I saw the video from that, by the way. It was crazy. Like, I don't know, these people really rely on tourism. I don't know who on earth is now going to these countries, right? And then we had casualty. One person was killed and 63 others were injured, mostly by falling missile debris and shrapnel. So I think most all of the missiles and drones were intercepted. Um, but apparently shrapnels and debris still injured and killed somebody. And Kuwait immediately, Kuwait, by the way, expelled two of the Iranian regime diplomats in response. I'm wondering why the fuck you still had them there. That was crazy because you already got some attacks from them. It's weird that you even had them there. Then we had attacks on Bahrain. The IRGC claimed it targeted the U.S. Fifth Fleet headquarters, and Bahraini air defense successfully intercepted 3 missiles and several drones before they could strike civilian infrastructure. So the Islamic Republic is saying they stated that the strikes were payback for recent U.S. military airstrikes on Qesh, and U.S. basically says that was self-defense. Qesh Island, um, and a commercial vessel, which I don't know what they're referring to there. But what happened earlier was that what the Islamic Republic is not telling you is that United States was actually attacking Qesh Island because the Islamic Republic was attacking some commercial ships. The reason why Islamic Republic was attacking some commercial ships is because they were talking to the Americans and arranging with the Americans for going to the Strait of Hormuz rather than with the IRGC. And the IRGC were like, "No, you don't." They tried to attack them, and the United States responded by, bombing Qesh. So Tehran justified striking Kuwait and Bahrain because they host U.S. military bases, warning that any nation allowing the U.S. to use its airspace or territory will be held directly responsible. Any thoughts on this, guys? Like, I want to hear your take because, Sketch, Jeffrey, anyone else? Sketch, what do you?
Next to reply is Samantha.
Oh, Samantha. There you go.
I was gonna say, yeah. So even though like Hajj is technically over because so many people come to Saudi Arabia, like people have to start showing up a couple days, like ahead of time because it takes like a couple days of people showing up, and then people start like leaving over the course of a couple days. So there's still like plenty, like still like I think like half the Hajj people are still in Saudi Arabia. So I just wanted to like put that out there.
Interesting. Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah. You know what might be a good time for some people to go there because I bet you hotels are dirt cheap. So if you want to go there, yeah, this now's the time. Okay, who's next?
Well, let me see how I can put it. I'm at a loss for words on this. I think I don't understand very well what's going on, and I want to apologize if I've been a bad mod because the
What?
chat is tearing me apart on the side. I would like you later Armin, I would like you to read this chat. Just later, when the stream is off, I want you to read everything being discussed here because I don't understand any of it.
You're doing amazing, Sketch. You're doing amazing. You're doing amazing work, and don't let the chat get to you. Okay. You actually, I didn't know you're this good at modding. Okay, so don't let that get to you. Sorry if any you could talk to me if anybody is like abusing you or not being nice to you, because mod abuse is not violates the rules of our group. Okay.
I think I misunderstood something, and I'm just saying, look, if I misunderstand something, just tell me. I make mistakes. That's a
You're
given.
doing
We're human.
amazing. You're doing great. You're doing fantastic. You're doing fantastic. I support you 100%. Okay, don't let anybody get to you. I don't know what's going on in the chat at all because I'm not following that, but you're doing amazing. You're doing great. Okay. You want to?
Jeffrey had a 2 in the chat. Maybe he can
Okay.
speak on this.
Yes, Jeff.
Oh, I was just going to put it out there. People are abusing men. I would love to be abused. So, I mean, feel free to send me nasty shit in my PM or spit in my mouth, step on my cubes. I'm there. I don't know what happened when I went away. I'm more than happy though to take one for the team.
Oh, that's so sweet. I appreciate you, Jeffrey. You're a great guy. Thank you.
Yeah, and Sketch,
All
if
right.
anybody, if you have complaints over anybody, just let me know. Okay, we'll take care of it. Okay, but who's next?
No complaints. I'm just trying to re-examine if I did something wrong.
No,
That's
you
I'm
didn't.
trying to
You didn't.
see if I can work this out.
Yes, and people in the chat are supporting YouTube chat are supporting you as well. We got a lot of super chats, by the way, all of a sudden. Thank you guys. And also, Sarah is telling Jeffrey that what he said was kinky. Okay. All right. All right. All right. So, what are we doing? Are we moving? Yeah.
I thought you said super chats.
Okay. Super chats.
Would you like to read them?
Yes. Yes. All right. So Texas started off us with like, and then after her, we got a whole bunch of super chats. So thank you, Texas Troop, for getting it started. Saying no super chats, let's fix that. Well, you did right after you. We got so many. So thank you, Texas. Appreciate that. And then we got thank you, by the way, Texas. You're not just a super chat, because you're always in the chat, always there. You're a great mod. So thank you for always being here. We appreciate you. And then Iranian Viking gave us a super chat saying, I agree with Texas Troop. We need more super chats. Javid Shah Payande Iran. Istadem to Payan. Yeah. Oh. Istadem to Payan, guys, means like we'll stand until the very end. Thank you, Iranian Viking. And then Fleshy Interloper gave us a super chat saying, Vahidi faction flexing. Oh, you know what? That's a good point. Like, I think that maybe all the attacks on the countries, Arab countries around the Persian Gulf, is because maybe you're actually flesh interloper. That's a great observation. Maybe there was a sense between Vahidi and Jafari that Ghalibaf and Mujtaba were getting close to an agreement with President Trump, and they're thinking, well, let's fuck that up. And this is another reason why it makes it very difficult for the Islamic Republic to come up with any agreement with President Trump. That's a very good point, Flesh Interloper. It might be that. It might be that. Good observation. I'm proud of you. And then PJ with a super chat. Thank you so much, PJ, saying, I like the conversation, you all. Okay, guys, look at that. PJ from YouTube is saying this conversation is very helpful. Thank you, PJ. Yeah, glad you're enjoying it. And then we have Dominic with a super chat saying, only homegrown in office in Japanese politics. Only homegrown. Oh, in politics, only homegrown in office in Japanese politics. Well, that's a good thing, I think, mostly. Yes. Maybe they should try to keep it like that. Um, and then we got the last super chat by UV. Thank you guys, bringing us to 9. Wow, thank you. UV is saying Yuval. Oh, it's Yuval. Hey, Yuval. LOL. They can go to a hotel there and experience both the Persian Gulf and Israel at the same time. Yes. I would actually, if I was traveling, if I didn't have my anti-Islam activism, I would travel to Dubai right now. I would like, this is the cheapest time, and maybe I get to see some boom booms. War tourism is a thing. I know the chances of it hitting me is very, very low, and the chances of me seeing something interesting is actually very high. And the hotel prices will be low, and I will get to record something interesting in the sky.
My name is Armin Navabi. I'm an Iranian political analyst with decades of experience fighting the Islamic regime inside and outside of Iran. Make sure you follow me for more, and also make sure you join our discussion group. I'm there almost every single day. Come talk to me there and the rest of the people there in our group calls. It's a great place to meet and talk to people who like talking about politics. The link is in the description and or in the bio. You could also get there by scanning the QR code on the screen. See you there.